Yo, it's Throwback Thursday. It feels like a freaking sauna outside. Uh, yeah. So, I'm a little bit mentally down because I thought those lilies were going to be black. No, they're just a dark red. So the picture on the thing was very deceiving. They're still pretty, though. They're basically the same colors as the very dark red coleus that I have in the pots. Um, It's whatever though. I love lilies anyway. It's just a shame. I thought they were gonna be really cool looking, like a really dark purple, but yeah, can't always go by the pictures. Just like that old saying, can't judge a book by its cover. Although I do know somebody who did judge a book by its cover. I knew somebody who was huge fan of zebras, even though I found out zebras are actual assholes. In fact, a friend of mine at work has been bitten by one, and she showed me the bite mark, and it's pretty nasty looking. She's like, yeah, zebras are assholes. I'm like, yeah, I've heard. So, this lady that my mom used to work with was obsessed with zebras. So, anything zebra that we found, we would get for her, just, because it's kind of fun when somebody has a particular um, thing for a certain thing. And then it just makes it easy to buy them stuff. And then see their face light up when you give it to them. Well, at one point she found a book, and literally the entire cover of the book was zebra stripes. And she's like, normally I don't judge a book by its cover, but I did just buy that one because the cover was zebra striped. And she did read it, and she said it actually was surprisingly good, considering she didn't know anything about it prior. Or the author, I'm guessing. I don't know what it was, but that is kind of funny. I'm also a little bit down because my damn paycheck hasn't come in yet. I think it's going to be late-ish because of the 4th literally right around the corner. I think it's caused a delay in that kind of thing. I was like, well, as long as it's here by the time I gotta go fucking grocery shopping after work, that's all I care about. But it's like, it's frustrating because I like being able to check first thing in the morning because I usually drops in at like 2 o'clock. And then if I got anything on Amazon that I want to get, I can order it and be done before I leave. I may not be able to do that this morning because I'm trying to think like how I want to do the Treasure Tuesday the telling it like it is tips, wheel of morality whole thing. Like, I don't want to just write it on like numbers on pieces of paper and try to pick them up with a hand puppet, because that's kind of hard. Because it's like through a hand puppet you can't really feel uh you know what I mean? You can't really feel paper through the mouth of a hand puppet. And I was kind of pissed yesterday too, because like a bunch of shit signed me out. I did actually find a tiger hand puppet on eBay. It's like $15 plus 5 shipping. So it's not cheap, but because it seems to be extremely rare. I did put a heart on it, not guaranteeing if they'll offer me a discount, but even if they don't, by the time I can order it, I'll just bite the bullet and pay that, because it's like really been hard, and I really just don't feel like going to Goodwill and looking for a tiger and, potentially not having luck with that. So I probably will just buy it anyway. But I was like, what is something I can pick up with a hand puppet that I can make look like a gem? And I'm like, well, I have a shit ton of bouncy balls, but I'm not writing on my bouncy balls. I'm not doing that. And I'm like, oh, wooden balls that you can customize yourself, like paint yourself. And then I can write numbers on that. And then I can use that for multiple things. So it's almost like bingo ball. Like for when people go to fucking bingo halls and they pull the balls out and read the number off. But I can, because I have those metallic craft paints, I can just paint them with that so they look like gems, like round gems that are different colors. And then write on top of them, or paint over top of them, the numbers on it. And like I said, I can use them for multiple things. I can easily pick up a ball with a hand puppet. So I have those in my Amazon cart ready to go. But it's like, yeah, I can't order it until I have money to do it. So that'll work out perfectly for that. I'm also thinking about switching What's It Gonna Be Wednesday up, but I'm not 100% sure. So, if I do use more hand puppety stuff next year, I still have that wolf hand puppet that I've not used for anything. It's just like, what else could I even really do with a hand puppet except tell jokes? And I'm just like, Could still keep What's It Gonna Be Wednesday, but like, just a joke. Like, what type of joke, maybe? And then use another animal with that one and like do knock knock jokes? I don't fucking know. It's weird how it's like, this year is just, my motivation for next year is higher than my motivation for this year. And I'm thinking for this month, joking around July, which will probably like, I'll definitely try to post more memes. Shit, and I should have put my Google Eye glasses on for this. So maybe for the vlogs, I'll put on a pair of goofy glasses or something and just be random. Unless it's a driving vlog, obviously, because I won't have them with me. And speaking of funny things, I'm trying to think. What did I even do yesterday? I didn't really do anything major yesterday. Went to the store with what little money I had, bought a couple things. Came back. I just didn't even, like, I really didn't do much. I did my Neopets dailies. And I got another freaking pirate drake egg, which I already have one. I don't want another one. So I guess they're not really as rare. So I put the other one in my shop. It's like, yeah, I already have one. And hatched her, and that's enough. I don't need the other one, so it's like, fuck it, I'm just selling the other one, because it's not like the kid really plays it. She only just like the one Aisha pet, because it's an alien cat, basically. And then I did some cleaning upstairs. Cleaned the living room. Swept the hallway. Vacuumed the basement steps, because they're carpeted and they get kind of cluttered with cat hair and stuff. I have one of those little ion vacs. Works perfectly for that. The only problem with them being so small is they fill up quick, so it's like you gotta empty them a couple times. because the compartment for all the junk is tiny. But yeah, I did some cleaning, and while I'm on vacation next week, I probably will do more cleaning. But I just kind of wanted to get like a little bit of a motivational jump start on it. Another thing I really miss doing, and I did add this to my wheel for Twitch for today's Throwback Thursday, because these have been around for a very, very long time. And I know you all probably remember, well, some of you remember me doing them on the channel. Good old Mad Libs, the greatest word game ever. Where it's basically a story, words are omitted, and you have to ask somebody for a noun, adjective, adverb, blah, blah, blah. I want to do them again on here, but it's just really frustrating when nobody wants to participate. Although some of my Twitch friends may consider participating in some of these, like through Discord or whatever, so maybe I can get one of them to do it. And then, like, give me their answers, and then I'll basically give them kind of a shout out. But the only problem is a lot of them don't even upload to YouTube. So that kind of wouldn't really mean anything. Kind of like how I did it before with YouTube friends. So I have 2 big books of it, and then a couple smaller ones. One has ghosts, one's dinosaurs. There's a few others, but I remember playing these with Mom and Dad when I was younger, and they were just too damn fun. And I know if you go online, you can order, like, adult Mad Libs now, so they're, like, inappropriate stuff, and they're even funnier, probably. I'm not going to do that here, but for anyone who's ever played that, yes, it is a lot of fun. I'm sure there's a website now where you can freaking do that on too. I just like having a physical book. Some of our favorite ones, Mom actually used to type out on the computer and just print like multiple copies of, so we'd have several of them and could just do them whenever. But yeah, I've played them with Mom and Dad. I played them with my cousin. So yeah, it's a fun thing to do, especially like if it's a rainy day and you don't want to go anywhere. It's one of those perfect games you can play if you're not in the mood for like an actual board game. And it kind of makes you think a little when trying to come up with words. But yeah, like, my motivation to do crafts yesterday was kind of limited only because I don't have that many of the hot glue gun glue sticks left. I have like 2 left, aside from the one that's in there. So it's just like, ugh. I really want to make this turtle hand puppet, but like, it's a little rough when you don't have enough hot glue to do it. So I know this, when I do get paid, I'm going to buy the bigger pack of the hot glue sticks so I can start making more hand puppets. And potentially some more fabric. Especially since I found the one black scaled fabric at my store, which hopefully nobody's bought yet. Like $8, ouch, but at the same time I can make a lot of cool dragons using that. Plus I have fabric fur scraps that I bought off of Etsy to use for random shit, and I'm like, those would actually be perfect on these hand puppets. I thought of just making a hand puppet and just gluing the fur fabric scraps all over it so it's a bunch of random bright ass colors, and then if need be I have a pair of cheap clearance dog clippers. Because they say those are the best things. If the fake fur is too long on something that you're making, you can trim it down using hair clippers. Because, like, person hair clippers are not good because the fake fur is a lot thicker. It's more like pet hair. So it's like I can always trim it down in parts. Or even the whole thing if I don't want it that long. But I really do want to make some more hand puppets, so I definitely want to order some more hand puppet bases. In fact, that's another thing I need to... Because I'd ordered the bases on Walmart, but I'm pretty sure Amazon's about the same price with that shit. Plus, it never lets me use my fucking discount card on the Walmart website, so like, fuck it then. If I can't get my discount, my employee discount, then I might as well just stick with using Amazon for that shit. It's whatever. Plus, like, the whole thing goes, if you order $35 worth of stuff on Amazon, you get free shipping anyway. So I usually try to do that whenever I make an Amazon order, because it's like, I want the damn free shipping. And when it's crafty shit, I don't care when I get it. It'll come when it comes. And then I'll just be happy. But, anyway, that is pretty much all I have for today. If it is hot where you are, please stay hydrated, stay cool, and have a good rest of your Thursday.